Hey family, welcome back to my channel. We are gonna hop on in here. Let's not waste no time. Old Bethany claims she changed, right? She told Larry that this morning, trying to turn over a new leaf, inviting Shara over for Christmas. Okay, if you really are changing, then you need to be changing with your brother too. Let's see how you changing with your attitude towards the family. Now, Miss Newberger offers a solution for Bethany and Greg's lawsuit, and attorney Bianca listens. Now let's see how much she's changed when it comes to her or her family.
All right, Greg. The reason I wanted to meet with you, this is the end of the year. You've got this suit going on. I can't.
Let me stop you there. If this is about stuff, I have got 3 showings this afternoon.
I haven't. I'm not involved in the suit. I'm just trying to see if I can get you guys together, put this thing to rest. I've made a proposal, and I haven't run this by Bethany or her attorney either. I'm just sort of being a mediator here.
Okay.
And if you can look over that and see if you can resolve your differences, you're going to have to work together at some point.
No. Since we were kids, Bethany has always had the attention. She's always sought attention. She's been the loudest in the room. That's been fine when we were kids. When I first started in here and working beside her, underneath her, whatever, I told her from the beginning, you have to be mindful of the way you talk to people. She gave me the rundown on Chase and on everybody else in here, and I told her that some things need to be fixed. She refuses to take accountability, and that's what all this has been about. None of this is about money. None of this is about anything. She has got to take accountability for something. Okay. I'm not interested in any sort of settlement.
How is she going to get this accountability?
I have said how she's going to take her accountability. She's lost, in my opinion, she's lost the privilege to lead this business. Well, Matt has done amazing things at the Buckhead location because it's become an island outside of all this ridiculousness that is Bethany. And I take some accountability for the circus too. I can't lie. But this is 90% of this is squarely on her. The Christmas party was another factor on that.
Okay. Listen, I know it's difficult, but
Pernell had a Christmas party. He borrowed some money from us and he paid it back, which was great. But of course, Bethany went and she objected to us giving the money, and she showed out and showed her behind.
This was recently.
This was recently, and matter of fact, a room full of people are now even more witnesses to her combative behavior.
Well, I just don't see this getting anywhere. Your objective is you want her out of the business.
Yes.
And this lawsuit ain't going to do that. One of two things can happen. Either you can lose this entirely, or if you win, all you do is you have some judgment against Bethany. That doesn't get her out of the business.
I would agree with you from a legal perspective. But I think for his purposes, the whole point of bringing forth the suit is to let you guys know that he's serious about his position in the company, and that he's serious about bringing the company forward in perpetuity. And at some point in the management of everything, he has not felt seen, validated, or heard in the way that you guys regard Bethany's position and role within the management of the business.
Okay. Well, this business is not going to be run by sibling rivalry. It's just not going to happen.
Well,
I agree, and I think that's what we would like to avoid. Does this settlement agreement at all address business structure?
No.
To kind of meet us in the middle? Because that's obviously what his position is.
I am not interested, Bianca, I'm sorry. I'm not interested in any sort of settlement outside of her no longer being in charge of this building. So we can keep that. If you want to talk about that, then I'm all ears. Until then, we're done. I've said my piece and I made my price. If she wants to go, we can go.
Well,
All right.
well, gentlemen, I appreciate you guys for calling this meeting. I will continue to do my due diligence with your statement. If you could meet us in the middle there with business structure.
I can't do anything about letting somebody else run this business. It's a corporation.
It is.
You know how a corporation works.
I do, but corporations have structures for a reason, Mr. Newberger. Have a great day.
Well, I thought Bethany was going to be there. So this is basically, with the dad and Greg and Bianca. Yeah, it's Bethany has to learn how to handle people properly, respectfully. There's no problems with Chase in that other building since she's been gone. The other building, Bethany, haven't seen her at work. I guess the other guy that was over there is working that other building she was at. We don't even see her there, and her all of the work skits we used to do is basically household skits now, and her home life with Larry, the girls in Shara. This is a situation that the father really does not want to tackle. He the ground. Period. She will run it into the ground because of her attitude, unless she change and Greg can work with her. But right now, where he stands, he doesn't want to deal with her because it's very toxic. It's not good for the business, and his whole thing is longevity with the business going forward. Mr. Newberger gonna have to make a decision, but it looks like when he gets ready to retire, he may very well sell that business, sell the buildings, and I don't know if Bethany or Greg will get an opportunity to be sole proprietor in that and buy it from their father, one of them, or split the buildings. But I don't know. Maybe that can be an agreement. Like maybe Bethany could get some property and run it and do whatever she wanted. She want to run it in the ground, that's on her. And Greg manages his property, even though and rewrite how this is set up, because evidently it's a business LLC under all of them. And that's something that would have to be restructured. And maybe they can discuss that, but he's not working with her. What do you think about that, family? Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Peace.